We coming straight off of it. Fuck the intro clip. I don't need it, and neither do y'all. But you know what you do need? The little backstory. Y'all already know what it is. Because you saw it on the thumbnail. Crazy works. Anyway, yeah, I'm checking out one of the Pope Diorio VODs. It was the one where, you know what I'm saying, Ethan Clyde interviewed Harley Morenstein about the Creator Class 3 financials and all that type of jazz. And within that VOD, there was a clip that I did not see. But we done seen this boy now, as we can see. But do y'all remember SeanDaBlack, that background character that had legitimately 3 dialogue lines in the content cop? Yeah, probably not. But I'll reintroduce you, I ain't gonna hold you. So within me watching the Pope Diorio VOD or whatever, apparently SeanDaBlack gave his opinions and conjecture on the whole Creator Class 3 situation. Not needed, not asked for. And the clip, as me, you know what I'm saying, watching through it, skimming through the John with Pope Diorio, or whatever, I'm seeing how fucking dog shit that John was. It was so dog shit, in fact, I had to come down and give my own fucking opinions and conjecture, because you already know. Trilly's always in his mother's basement. Y'all know how that gets down. But I'm like, yeah, this shit looking fucking terrible. Motherfuckers had me getting fucking Twitter clips on this shit, bro. It's actually crazy. I know I don't go in that cesspool of an app, for sure. But within that, obviously, y'all gonna see. Like, yo, I meant to say that, but obviously, when we get into the John, I'll get more into it. But, like, yeah, on Twitter or whatever, I don't be on this John, never. But if heads want to, like, send me clips or at me clips on here, and obviously, I'll see it when we get to the clip, like I said, whatever, y'all can, bro. If heads want to send me, like, art and shit like that, yeah, you can send me on Twitter. You just won't see me arguing back and forth with niggas. Nah, it's just, not my type fucking vibe. Not doing that shit, bro. Terminally online enough, bro. Slob tuber. Y'all know how the fuck shit gets down. But yeah, I ain't even about to waste no time, though. No cuts either. Let's just hop right into this boy. Y'all already know. But like I said, bro, for if y'all want to send me Johns on Twitter, TrillTalksEverything, Trill Yaps, whatever. But y'all see this John, bro. Is SeanDaBlack the dumbest person on Twitch, bro? Usurped the shit, posted this clip. Let's just get into this dog shit, bro. I can't even, like, it's so fucking bad, bro. God damn. Yo, big ass head. Y'all see Trilly can't even get my fucking headphones on. Y'all already know how that gets down, though. Dread doing me dirt, too. Anyway.
The very small crowd blames Ethan for Creator Clash. They heat mostly on IDubbbz, whether you think it's valid or not.
It's true, and it should be on IDubbbz. IDubbbz and Anissa. They fucked it up blatantly.
The video release date was badly timed. And
it was. Everyone literally fucking says, like, not even everyone says that in the factor of, like, oh, bro, oh my God, it's a crazy talking point. But it's literally true. Like, everyone can acknowledge that, yo, if Ian wanted to drop this fucking content cop, yeah, sure, dog. You want to fuck up your career, drown that bitch? Make your bed, lay in that shit? Sure. But, brother, optically for Creator Class, you should probably do that shit after the event has gone past, you know what I'm saying, to not fuck it up more than you already did, like the second one. But, hey, bro, that's just how I'm feeling personally. The fuck?
Taking 34% of Creator Clash profit is pretty gross. Yeah, you're fucking stupid, Chatter.
How? Explain how the nigga's dumb, because I feel like he's really cooking right now. I would put that nigga on his stove more than I would ever even think about the thought of putting you on that bitch.
Ethan, I don't care what people think. I'm telling you, my take is that...
What the fuck do you mean you don't care what people think? Oh, it's just adding more to the echo chamber, huh? The fuck? The fuck? Nigga! God damn, bro. This is why niggas call you niggas orbiters. What the fuck?
They're fucking wrong and dumb.
How? Explain.
Ethan is to blame for Creator Clash.
How? How is he the fucking... Yo, whose event is this shit? Last time I fucking checked, Ian and Anissa were the founders of this Creator Class shit. You know, remember when they pussyfooted walked away from this shit because they blatantly tanked the fuck out of it twice? This is some bullshit. Bro, how is Ethan tanking this shit when for CC1, CC2, yo, you want to know a good majority of the people that bought tickets and supported this shit? Huh. H3 fam. H3 fans. You're a fucking dumbass. Like, what are you talking about?
He is. That is just the case.
How?
It's Ethan and the rest of the campaign.
Campaign, great. The harassment campaign? Because, you know, Ethan is only harassing you niggas, bro. You niggas would never do that.
Of right-wing losers who are mad that, like...
Right-wing Oh my God, bro. It just gets worse going fucking back through this shit, bro. God damn, bro. Are all y'all niggas gonna use the same fucking buzzwords, bro? This shit cute, bro. This shit real cute.
Like... Sam Hyde wasn't involved, and they can't have their favorite pedophile Nazi involved. He was the only person trying to take Torpedoed. Him and right-wingers. Those events stupid to Ethan's level isn't the answer, though. You're fucking stupid. You're dumb. You
clearly doesn't. Oh my fucking God.
You are dumb. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're done. You know what? You're dragging down the collective intelligence of chat right now. So I'm.
How? Because he's spitting the truth? Because he's not playing more into the fucking echo chamber. This shit is crazy, bro. This is the exact shit I say all the fucking time in the videos. As soon as you disagree with a nigga, even in the slightest John, they're exiling your dumb ass. They're banning you. They're getting you the fuck out of there, bro. Why? Because you're critical. And you fucking should be. You know why? Because this fucking event, yo, Ian and Anissa fucked that boy up. This is not even arguable. And now more shit is coming out with CC3 about how this shit is not a charity event in no regard. In none! Brother, oh my, it came out that they were taking a 34%, a third of the shit. A third of the profit share, dog. A third of that shit. None of this shit was going to charity. The Tiltify link was a totally separate John that, keep in mind, on the new CC3, they're saying that we still raised such and such this amount of money. No, Hassan bailed you niggas the fuck out. Hassan has bailed you niggas out. It's so fucking crazy, bro. Oh my God.
I'm gonna ban you. You're dumb. So yeah, no. If you run an event, sorry, fuck off. Anybody can say any shit they want to about you because you.
Yo, yes, they are very much allowed to criticize this event. This fucking charity boxing event. Bro, this shit is not a fucking charity. We are allowed to criticize that shit.
Run an event.
The fuck?
That's it. Chad, did you know that, like, if you run an event, you can say whatever you want about that person and doesn't matter?
Yes, you're allowed to criticize an event, especially when it needs to be criticized, because there are very many things, especially about the second one, even though we're talking about this one, which has many things that need to be critiqued. You know, such as it being a fucking false charity event. You know, we're going back to that charity aspect shit, huh? It's crazy.
Because you can't respond because, oh, you're just running an event or whatever. Like, why would you not talk about the people and this is crazy because this would not apply to anywhere else. This would not apply
so fucking dumb.
Anywhere else. Anywhere else. Only applies to Ethan. Ethan is the only person who gets a pass for torpedoing his own admission, torpedoing a charity event.
So Ian and Nisa didn't do anything, huh? They ain't do anything. They ain't fuck up nothing. They ain't throw them fucking galas. They ain't fly out niggas like Hassan. They ain't buy out hotels and not give fighters the ability to have their families be in fucking hotel rooms. They do none of that shit. Oh my fucking God. I cannot believe the Hassan Glazer suck you niggas dicks. It is so fucking crazy to me, bro. I don't give a fuck anymore, bro. Fuck y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas just blatantly lie. It's insane to me, bro. It is so insane to me, bro. And I always talk about this, bro. There ain't nothing wrong with being normal, bro. There's nothing wrong with being a fucking quote-unquote normie. Again, slob tuber or the fuck, bro. There's nothing wrong with being a normal nigga. It would never shock me if a normal nigga, bro, you show them, like, the shit that this nigga is saying, and then you show them the actual context and shit, and they're looking at this nigga like, what the fuck? Bro. That shit would not shock, bro. Come on, you niggas just blatantly lie every fucking day.
Why are we giving Ethan a pass for saying he wants the charity event to fail?
Because this is barely a charity. God damn, I can't even talk, bro. God, fucking up my grammar and shit, bro. Actually, no, I'm fucking up my grammar. It's really good grammar for shit. But anyway, back to this shit, bro. The reason this shit is torpedoed in your case is not Ethan's fault. It's the founders' fault. You know, the motherfuckers that didn't keep up with their fighters, the motherfuckers that lied to fucking Harley, you know what I'm saying, about the content cop and shit, saying that, yeah, everybody's cool with that shit dropping. You know, the motherfuckers that didn't reimburse Lena the $12K. Bro, what the fuck are you? Oh my God, bro. This shit is so fucking stupid.
Oh, effectively getting the charity event to fail and to postpone, and for the original creators to divest from it. I feel like, and this is weird, right? I feel like that's shit Ludwig would talk about. If any other creator made it their mission to be like, there's a charity event going on, I'm going to fucking torpedo it.
How does someone that's a third-party factor to this event torpedo this shit? Especially when the motherfuckers that ran it, bro. Well, again, for this one, they stepped away from this shit. But even before that, on the optic level, they blatantly fucked it up. Sean, did Ian have to drop them fucking content cops? Because I ain't gonna lie, the content deputy, he had to drop them shits. well, I mean, honestly, to answer my own question, what your fucking dumbass John you're saying right now, apparently to you, I mean, he had a right to respond and all that shit. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Yeah, sure, he could respond. His response, I guess we're seeing the fruits of it, huh? Dumbass, like, what the fuck?
I'm going to make it my fucking mission to make sure that event fails. I feel like that would be a little bit of something that like people would talk about. But no, for some reason, everybody wants to talk about how bad and mean IDubbbz is for responding to Ethan Klein.
Yes, because his response was dog shit. The content cop that, mind you, you were in, dumbass, was fucking bad faith. I say this all the time. Bad faith, disingenuous, fucking clip chipped as fuck, out of context. And guess what? Main of all, the cherry on top, he did not mention the false CPS situation not one time. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? You're just actually fucking capping, bro. Yes, IDubbbz big bad. Why? Because he's a fucking rat. Nigga, what? Oh my god.
Responding, implying that Ethan said shit first, which...
No. Actually, dumbass, the nigga who said shit first, if we're keeping it a whole stack, was the nigga Froggy Tonic. And you know how I know that? Because Ian fucking knew that. You know what? Bro, we have to bring up the content cop on this nigga, bro. I guess we're doing it. I guess this is it. Alright, fuck it. Where the fuck is this dog shit? Hold on.
What?
God, I didn't ever want to see this shit again.
Because
I guess this is what we're doing. Let me see. Where is the shit where he's mentioning this? Hold on. Alright, yep. Hold on.
And sometimes you gotta just throw something out there. He was in the circle video editor named throw something out there. I used to work with this video editor named Froggy Tonic. I discovered him because he was in the circles online that I was in. And one of those circles is an H3 fan. He watched Ethan's content. He liked Ethan's content until he didn't like Ethan's content. There would be an occasional Froggy tweet where I'd be like, I agree with that, you know?
Ethan Klein, do you really think putting yourself, your crew, and your audience in a semantic competition over a petty year-old I'm right, you're wrong obsession you can't get over is the right strategy? Stop tormenting yourself, man. Listen to Hassan. Interesting.
No, like I'm not gonna endorse it. I'm not gonna retweet it or like it, but fair enough.
I guess I just missed my old friend. Some wings are too bird feathered colored.
Now that brings us to February 28th of this year.
Even more interesting.
Now my former editor of a year and a half ago did say some truly mean shit.
Sean, who started this shit? You know what? Let's keep going.
Called Hila the C word. He said they're trying to kill their dog with cheddar cheese. And a bunch of other shit, I'm sure. Ethan, at some point, discovers that IDubbbz former editor says this horrendous shit about him and Hila. But no one's asking the question, where does Ethan get this information from? You see, it would be very obviously a problem.
The fucking Icarus drown shit. He's saying his shit gets from... God damn it. Fucking Henry Grammer. Yeah, and nigga, we know you fucking fucked up the Icarus drown. The whole John. That's a whole nother thing in itself, but obviously, getting back to the main point. Yeah, Sean. Froggy Tonic started this shit.
Which he did, right?
Goddamn, you fucked me up. But Froggy Tonic started this shit. Ethan started this shit? Because then from there on, obviously, we know all that shit happens. Then the fucking, the podcast happens. Ethan's talking about the whole situation. He gets the dog. Olive has Giardia. Obviously, that gets into the John where, like, Ethan talks about on the pod. Fucking bad Emma Panda. Dumbass. He starts fucking spreading bullshit about this John. Denims goes on that shit, is not critical against it at all whatsoever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Platforming, propagating the nigga. Be playing that plausible deniability shit. Whole chat, John. Then there's the whole response. And then obviously everything snowballs to the not disavowing CPS by the nigga Ian. Bro, fuck. You don't even know that. Whatever.
Pressuring his employee to drop out of the event and...
Did not pressure him at all. I ain't gonna lie. And actually adding more factor to that, you dumbass nigga. You know what's really funny? On the stream, live, the content cop was dropped. And you know what happened? Yo, that gave Lena a panic attack that she was having in the bathroom. And then this nigga Ian has the fucking nerve to hit up AB, be like, my fault, I didn't mean to do this shit. Snaky ass nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like going out of his way to say that he wants it to fail. But no, nobody talks about that for some reason. The smoke is only for Ian and Anissa, who was putting the event on in the first place.
Yes, because they're the ones that blatantly fucked this shit up, dumbass.
Not even saying you can't criticize them.
You should criticize them, and they can be criticized. What the fuck?
But is that not crazy?
No, because they deserve criticism for this shit.
Is that not insane to cover a charity event failing?
This shit is not a charity event. At least the third one. The third one, we can directly confirm that this shit is not a charity event. This is directly a boxing event that has a I don't even know if I want to say the charity aspect for this shit. It is totally a sidebar, and without Hassan, this shit is like nowhere even fucking close to being some relative John that's, oh my god, we really took the time and raised money for charity. Without Hassan's John, they still raised 40K. And obviously, that money still going to a cause is good. And relative, like niggas like fucking Ludwig, that again, he brings up in this shit. We're going to have to get to that shit too. Niggas talking about, yeah, they're focusing on fucking CC1 when we're all the way at CC3. Bro, yes, we're criticizing this shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. And then like we were mentioning earlier, bro, the Tiltify link is totally separate, bro. Totally separate. The profits from this shit, 54% of that, because, you know, Ian and Anissa's 34% that they gave back to the fighters. And then, you know, the 20% net profits, bro, half of the profits of this shit was going straight directly to niggas' pockets, bro. And then the other half of that shit was paying for shit like the arena. Or at least the new one and all that, John. Where is this for charity at? You still have to tell me.
And not talk about a multi-fucking millionaire with a multi-fucking million subscriber channel with tens of thousands of concurrent viewers who is on his live stream saying that he wants the event to fail and doing everything in his power to push for the event to fail.
You know what's really funny about that? Super funny about that. IDubbbz, how many subs does he have? Let's go back to his shit. What was it, like 7 mil or some bullshit? Yeah, 7 million. 7 million subscribers. You know what would have made Creator Clash go a lot better in terms of these events? If this nigga himself promoted this shit better? Or if he got, you know, his fighters on the card, which Creator Clash, they have audiences, they are creators. If he got them to promote it more, probably would do better. It's like, oh my god. Yo, these niggas really be trying to get this shit off. Oh my fucking lord.
And nobody's talking about that. That's kind of weird, right? Is that not kind of insane? Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about that. It's like the elephant in the room.
Man's cooking. No, the fuck he's not. Oh my god.
It is literally the elephant in the room. Quite literally the elephant in the room. I think that is an important part of the story that you can't just skip over for being fucking drama. And I don't know why Ludwig skipped over it. I have a few guesses.
The fucking, yo, Ludwig's John, bro, Ludwig's John, I don't even want to fucking talk about it. Cause Ludwig, again, like I was saying earlier, bro, Ludwig's still over here focusing on CC1. I'm like, yes, bro, we understand they raised 1.3 million for charity during that event specifically. And I'm like, yo, bro, that's excellent and great. Brother, we're on CC3 and CC2 is 250 bands in the 3. They walked away. They're gone. We need to talk about this, John, bro. And then fucking, what was the other shit that Ludwig said? He said he was talking about the shit. He said like 3 different things that I can like try to remember. Fucking Trilly's a dumbass. Whatever. But his second John was that nobody actually cares about this shit. It's just drama with the, you know what I'm saying, like heads that be making slop and John like that. But he was saying like nobody actually cares and like heads will watch the vids and like just go straight off of that and just like won't actually retain it or they don't actually do anything that's like really just actually caring about it. Dumbass, I ain't gonna lie. You already know I get down. But anyway, there was that whole John. And then what was that third thing you said? Because that shit was getting me so fucking mad. Oh my god. What was the third John? Oh my god. No. I'm telling you, it happens with me every time. Because as soon as I wanna just forget it, it's gonna come right back up. It was that third. No, it's gonna. No, I'm forgetting it so bad. I'm not gonna cheat. Either by going back to the vid. No. What was that third thing he said at the end? Because that was like the dumbest part of this shit. Oh, now I remember. Goddamn, I couldn't remember. It was the part where he was like, yeah, they came off a CC1 or whatever, and they would expect going into the event that they were gonna do big or do better. I'm like, we're again talking about CC3, and let's talk about coming off of CC2. That shit, bro. Oh my god, Ludwig was basically throwing these niggas a fucking layup, bro. Like we're not even about to be
ideas. One, Ethan Klein has attacked him before, right? And drug his girlfriend into it unnecessarily. And so,
are you talking about the whole the whole shit with Big A with the deepfake shit, bro? Then that situation where you know what I'm saying, the whole god damn it. Why am I fucking tripping my John up, bro? I be thinking of so much shit in my head, but I obviously know what situation you're talking about. Where we were talking about this a little bit in the fucking, was it the content deputy? He mentioned that part in, I think. No, was it the cop? But yeah, it's the part where Ian had her fucking face blurred out, but during that time, or whatever, there was a whole situation with Big A, obviously, he had the little link pull up or whatever. And then it was a bunch of creators, and then he had the responses, and QT Cinderella came out about that, John, and then obviously Ethan watched it. And then was laughing or whatever, which obviously, bad. He got his backlash for it, which then he came out and apologized. That's where that whole A+ apology came from. Whole petty shit in the fucking content cop. And there's a conjecture off of that. To give niggas the little backstory.
So he doesn't want that to happen again. Two, it teeters and falls a bit too close to like politics that he doesn't want to engage in.
He just doesn't want to, bruh. Ludwig again fucking shills and roaches for Hassan at any moment, bruv. I ain't gonna lie, bro. At any single moment. That's why he doesn't do the mogul mail shit anymore. This is like, it's like directly that.
Three, he doesn't want to upset the right wing people who actually do want Creator Clash to fail because the
right wing people, again, buzzwords.
They think that Ian is a cuck, right? It could be any of those reasons. But for whatever reason, Ludwig made the decision to completely skip over, I don't know, the multi-million follower creator with tens of thousands of concurrent viewers who made it his mission by his own admission to torpedo the fucking event.
The niggas that torpedoed this goddamn event was Ian and Anissa. You are fucking lying. And or you're trying to put the fucking blame on Ethan. Why? Because you're a fucking Hassan orbiter, Hassan Glazer, nigga. You need to start being objective in your life. But from everything I've seen of you, unfortunately, you've never done that shit. Please shut the fuck up. That would be grand.
And nobody's talking about it.
Dumb as hell. Anyway, yeah, had to give my conjectures on that fucking dumbassery, because obviously this nigga playing into his fucking bias, but I guess that's what happens when you're in the goddamn orbit. But yeah, he's blatantly fucking lying here. Ethan is not the one that torpedoed this event. Obviously, the ones who torpedoed this shit was fucking Ian and Anissa, because, ooh, they're looking like the worst boxing promoters I've ever fucking seen. Like we said, they did not keep up with their fighters and all that shit. There was obviously a situation with Harley, like I mentioned. There was Freddie Wong in the Discord coming out about this shit. LA Beast done left. Like, bro, everybody was like, obviously, Lena dropped out of this shit. Like, bro, they were not doing that, John. Obviously, Creator Clash 2, the financials was fucking terrible, bro. We know they was running the galas and shit like that. Goddamn, I'm fucking dying. But, like, they was running the galas and shit. Fucking having niggas come out, fly them out. I'm like, bro, we know who fucked it up. It's sitting there blatant. What I really wish we could see, again, like I say all the time, is if they could crack the fucking books. That would be excellent. Lovely. But I doubt that shit's gonna happen. But anyway, going back to this shit, this fucking background character. Yeah, obviously, like we were seeing, this nigga's being disingenuous and fucking lying, and obviously leaving out a ton of the fucking context, but that's a clear thing. That's one of the things you gotta do to be initiated into the fucking Hassan orbit. But yeah, had to come here, fucking chat about this shit, gel about this shit, because it's fucking dumb as hell, and obviously, Chili don't be liking that shit. Especially not niggas doing blatant bullshit. But y'all already know what it is. I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.